Hello, everybody. Sorry about the delay there, but I had everything set up, and then I'd completely forgotten that I didn't have water for my brushes, so I wasn't completely set up. So, after fiddling around, we got there. Alright. Today I have for you a nice little tiefling. I'm going to imagine this is a warlock and that these are eldritch blasts coming out of him. I'm thinking jet black hair. But what color do I want his tunic to be? Gotta look up a tiefling just so I have some good images for him. Anywhere between red and purple. Yeah, no, I dig it. Alright, yeah, okay. I think I got a solid plan of what I'm gonna do. For his face. For himself, though. What are you thinking? I did blue recently. Last tiefling I did, I gave him a pink tunic. I don't want brown. That's boring. If I made him bright, if I made him red, I could make his suit purple. And it wouldn't be purple on purple on purple. So we got purple worm. Underdark indigo. And then beholder purple. Which one of these am I making a... Underdark indigo. No contest. He's got a lot of knickknacks on him. So this is going to be interesting. Yeah, this will be fine. Throw some shading on it at the end. It'll have a good look. Oop. Got a little bit of his accessories. So how is everybody's day? Mine is well. I hope yours is. Oh, give me 1 second. Make sure my message went out on Discord. Nope, I did. Okay. Good. Seeing it start to dry, and I'm already liking what I'm seeing. It's got a nice belt. Can't paint that. And then, of course, we have the underneath. Let's go ahead and take care of that. It's very important to look underneath. Make sure you paint those goodies. Nope. Oh, I thought I painted the inside of his leg. Not only did I not, it doesn't matter because I haven't painted his leg yet, so it's not like I've painted over something. Characters with cool, flowy jackets and stuff always, like, you know, they always look badass, but it's just like, I gotta paint the inside of those flappies, and that ain't always easy. But it does look cool. And that's what's important. Who gives a shit about what it takes to do it, as long as it looks badass, right? That's the ticket. Oh, my old bones ache. Come on, pop it. All right, we're good. Yep. Part to scuff up its paint is one of the parts that, well, hadn't really, it was needed it. Well, needed extra paint at the very least. What? 200 bits? Chris, you didn't have to do all that. Appreciate you. Painting party. Thank you. Are you painting too? What are you painting? God damn. That purple was really in there. Well, see, lucky for me, I don't have to sketch shit. The details are already there. It's kind of like a coloring book level of skill for me. Oh, we got purple tunic. I'm thinking skeleton bone on that kind of floofy piratey shirt underneath. And he's got some sort of, well, he's got gloves. And he appears to have some sort of undershirt, I think. Oh well, floofy shirt time. Let's fucking do this. Ooh. What is wrong with my skeleton bone? Why is it so tacky? Who hurt you? Probably me. Me too. That's why I do this instead of that. But I'm sure that's a lot more rewarding. Cats are acting crazy out there doing something. Ooh. Nice. uh, well, you know. At that point, I think it sounds like you're stuck now. Oh, fuck. Painted the wrong thing. Oh well. The thing I painted by mistake hadn't been painted yet. So we good. I can switch over this way to get a different angle of it. How goes the wedding plans, and how was your St. Patty's Day? How's things, everything going? I hope well. Come on. Oh, poop. Nice. Okay, I was wondering why this miniature looked weird. He has a hollow back. Trying to think. I think I still have some liquid green stuff, which is just liquid plastic. I think I'm going to go grab that and see if I can maybe repair this dude up a little bit. I'm going to be right back. Well, apparently I do not. Here I was thinking that I did, but I do not. Harumph. Maybe there's a alternative solution. Put a little super glue in there and paint over the super glue. It's an idea. Who knows? Wedding's coming along okay. It's crazy how fast it kind of... Like at first it was just an event that was, you know, a year away, and now just a few months is nothing. No, I don't have the finest angle on that as I need it to be. It's just gonna look weird. And I'm gonna accept it and move on. Someone hurt my boy in production. The bastard. Now who's gonna love him? Probably me, I guess. I guess. He's got these little spots between his hair. That would be the shirt. So I gotta paint those up a little bit. No, it's just that... It's not that... There's just a weird part of his back. I don't know, I'm gonna give this a second to hopefully... If it's not my face, maybe it'll... There it is. His shoulder blade here where his hair meets. Sorry, it's only. If I get my face out, put him here, maybe it'll focus on him. It's just his shoulder blade looks like it folds in. That's not going to focus. So it just has like a void, if it makes sense, on his back. That now that like I'm kind of looking into it, it's just obvious. It's like he looks more like a mold than something that's come out of a mold, almost. It's fine, ultimately. I'm just an insane perfectionist. It's a good camera. Sadly, it doesn't want to lose focus. But that's kind of its job. Can't fault it for doing it right. Let me dry brush that detail under. Well, I'm glad you understand. I gotta put my name on this. It better at least look right. Little bit of this, go back to here, fix that little whoopsie-doo I made, and then move on. All right. The green. If I do green, no, I want to save green for the blast. I want the green to pop on that. So I don't want to do a green undershirt. Do blue. So he's going to have brown gloves. He's going to have brown pants. Yeah, light blue undershirt. Why not? What? Hold on. Sorry about that. One of the host raffles that I go to, that I use, has like an active bonus, so they'll have like a list of video game characters that, is the name. And the one they picked this time was Hanzo. So everybody's trying to put Hanzo, and it's not working because apparently for some reason that's setting up the auto mod. So I guess Hanzo must be a foul word in another, or contains a foul word from another language or something. That's actually kind of funny to me. Okay. Since we're sitting here, though, I will run an ad because I'm supposed to, and I missed it. Oh well. But we'll be back in 1 minute. Drink some coffee. For those curious, I ended up going with gelatinous blue for his undershirt. It's gonna need a little bit of loving at this one spot, since I accidentally painted it the previous color that I was using by mistake. Some of these minis, it's hard to see the boundaries of what is what. Like, oh, is this his shirt? Is this his tunic? Is this part of his backpack? Until you paint it and then kind of step back and then look back and be like, that doesn't look right at all. Needs a little bit more loving. Perfect. I guess I gotta pick his skin now. I'm gonna go Dragonfire Red. Because legally no one can stop me, that's why. Is it time to switch to another brush? Is it? Let me see. Are there any other brushes over here that I'd like to fuck around with? Because I think this boy's ending near the end of his life. The problem is all these other ones are too big. Let me just try a different pen for a little bit. Pen. It ain't a pen. Ooh. The Dragonfire Red was not mixed together properly. The edges I can get with this baby. Can't win them all. Okay, this one has like a super fine tip. I'm going to save that one for when I need finer details. Ooh, I really got to wash the hell out of it though. Alright. Let me get in on that heist with you, Royal. You have gold. You get it from watching. If you put the exclamation mark and then gold, it'll tell you how much gold you have. And you gamble, do heists, stuff like that. And then with that money, you get more. There's also like a gambling system like that does betting and everything. But you really gotta set up a bot for that one. So, well, I already have the bots, but it's a lot more complicated and in depth. So I gotta really just sit down one night and work on it. For real, the underside of his wrist and everything is not very well detailed at all. Yep. Gamble is a 50-50. Roll the dice. Anything under 50, you lose. If you get 99 or 100, you triple your money. Heists don't have as much of a cap. You can only heist 2,000, whereas gamble, you can do 10,000. But the odds are better. He's fucking getting back up there, ladies and gentlemen. There's just one stray fucking hair on this that's ruined everything. I really hate switching to another brush, but fuck it. Tired of wasting my time. Sorry, I know I'm not being very chatty, but I'm trying to determine whether I like this brush more or not. I think I'm going to hold on to this one just for really specific details because it's got a really fine, it's like a fat brush with a really fine point on it. As you can tell, I'm not a painting major or an art major. But it's nailing those fine details perfectly. So it's a nice thing to have in the arsenal, but at the end of the day, I'm going to be here all fucking day if I use that. That being said, I'm going to rock it for a little bit. Even though I just said it'll take me all day. I want to use it on his face. Get that out of the way. Yeah, I'll throw down in on that. Going all in. I dig it. supposed to run 2 ads an hour, so we will be right back for that second one. Oh shit. It's an interesting brush. I'm taking the time to learn the strategies needed to play with it. But I definitely am not going to do the whole thing with this. I think it's great for things like the face and stuff like that, but I'm thinking just jet black hair. Well, I mean, you just doubled your money. So, and to be fair, I gain a gold for every minute I watch my chat, and I'm always watching my chat because I'm here. So, beating me is tough. Plus, I could just set the value of anybody's gold anyways. And well, Royal, well, he's always in here gambling. / trading his wealth to others. Well, it resets every month. And the top, I think I'm going to do top 3, might do top 5. We'll start with 1,000 the month after. And basically, top subscriber gets a gift card, top follower gets a free sub, and there's also other things. I'm going to try to get it to the point where you can redeem it for other stuff. Currently, you can use the gold to buy into a D&D game that I host. But I got to work on getting some other prizes in there too. This is simply taking forever, but man, am I getting finer details with it. Have I found a new favorite toy? Mayhaps. Mayhaps. Fucking goddamn it. I got hair color on his vest, damn it. And on his face. You know what I need? I need one of those, like monoculars. Those old man hobby monoculars. Alright. I gotta fix his face because I fucked up his face pretty good there. Back to the exact same problem I was discussing earlier. Where you get to a point where you're like, I don't know what is supposed to be his hair and what's supposed to be other aspects of his face. I don't know. Hairline's hard to see on a mini a lot. Oh, come on, man. Just paint the point red. There we go. Let me get a different brown for his pants. Minotaur hide it is. Oh, back. Can't tell if that's thunder or somebody's doing something outside. I wish it was thunder. I wish we had some rain. Oh, I completely forgot. He has a tail. Oh well. We'll get to that when we get to that. Until then, I'm painting his pants. Switching up to something a little faster because this is all going to be one general color. He's got like shin guards. We'll make sure that ends up being a different color, and then when we do the shading, we'll make sure that we'll hit up the shading to give us a nice effect for the variances. Trust me. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, what's happening, NPC? How have you been? Royal, your money is fluctuating heavily. Well, I mean, if that's the only thing you got to complain about, life's pretty good. I don't think you got the 2,000 that you need. Also, you don't need to put the amount in there. That's just kind of sorry. You don't need to put that fucking less than, greater than symbols. That's not what they're called. They have an actual proper name, but I can't think of it. I'm too busy painting. Can't believe I completely forgot about this dude's tail. It's just like, yeah, I'm done painting his skin, right? No, forgot his tail. Also, they never ever really show it on the miniature. But how do you think tails work with pants in those fictional universes versus? I mean, hell, every D&D campaign set up for beginners, in my opinion. Just get ready to go. But if I were to pick like one thing I would run beginners through, like if they've had absolutely zero D&D experience, I'd probably run them through Rick and Morty, the TV show, did a cross-promotional thing where it was a D&D game, a D&D module in the Rick and Morty universe. So it's all D&D stuff, but it's got that Rick and Morty theme, and it's actually really good. It's low stakes. It's funny, so it's not overbearing or scary. It doesn't very welcoming for new beginners. And I gotta say, it's the most comprehensive, well put together. This is how you play D&D I've ever read. The character sheets that they give you add more, definition and better explaining than anything else I've ever found. I've actually keep it's funny enough. It's the D&D. The DM usually has a screen so that people can't see what he's doing. I use the DM screen that comes from that because it has so many helpful tips already like pre-made on it. But all I got to do is throw a few posty notes on there with names of important people and I'm good to go. It does, but it doesn't have like a... It does. It's just not as fun and exciting. And I can't remember if it has a module with it. And if it does, it's stuffy as shit. No problem. I'm trying to get like a followers group kind of game going on here eventually. Once I get enough fans for it, of course. But I should be getting information coming out soon about a streamed D&D game that I'm doing. I've got a player who has people. He's putting out his feelers. I'm making the campaign. It should go out well. Hopefully. Exactly. It's literally you're gonna be, yeah. You're gonna be afraid that you don't know what to do, and then as soon as you sit down and watch other people do it, you're like, oh, okay. Occasionally, I have to roll die, and the people at the table will tell me what I need to add. Oh, yeah, Escape from Tarkov. Not the same thing at all. Light years of difference. Oh, yeah. And with how little information it gives you to start off, yeah. It's meant to just feel like you're getting kicked in the dick repeatedly. That's their gimmick. Oh, the one with the dinosaurs? Where you just get plopped in the world and it's just like, alright, start collecting materials to build stuff that you don't know how to make. I tried playing that once because it was like a free game. It was one of the free games that you could pick up, and it's awful. Like I come in and I'm like, I have no idea what to do. Everyone on any server I went into, instead of helping me, just killed me. I was like, yeah, I think I'd just rather not play. If I had the option. Which you do. God dang. You wanted something funny about Ark? They kind of shot themselves in the foot. The game company that made that released, like, I forget what it was. It was kind of like a Sea of Thieves style game. And they were supposed to be like, oh, it's nothing. It's not like anything we've ever done before. It's this whole new thing. And then people found out it was just Ark reskinned. They did not do well then. GameStop made $2 billion. That's a whole lot of dineros. Robert De Niro. With how fine this detail on this brush is, I really feel like I gotta get one of those monoculars so I can painting. Shit. He's got like a lot of bits and bobbles and stuff on him, and I don't know exactly what they are. So I don't know how to paint them, if that makes any sense. It's like it's like you look like a bag, but if I paint you brown, you don't look right. Hey yo, Kit Kat, what's happening? Goodness, I got everybody in the chat today. How's your day going? I hope as good as it was the other day. God damn. I'm doing all right. Fairly good day so far. Nice walk. Now I'm painting this mini. Don't know what to... Nope, I'm cooking salmon after this, and that's going to be lovely. But other than that, Who knows? But so far, the day's been pretty solid. No complaints. Pretty good. So, the reason why this mini worries me so much is he's got like robes, everything's nice. But then he's got like a leather satchel here and then a belt. Then he's got like a container on his hip here, container on his hip here. He's got like a bag hanging off here. He's got a knife hanging off his hip here. And he's got all this shit. And then he's doing the magic like across his chest right here. And it's just like, you made all of that stuff that I've got to paint. The stuff that requires all this fine detail, you've put it behind a barrier, and given me such a lovely awkward angle. No free rides. But I'm going to do my best to make it work. Hasn't made me fail yet. There we go. You gotta hold this boy at some awkward angles, but we'll get it done. One way or another. How's everybody's spring break going so far? I mean, I live in Florida, so I'm everybody's spring break destination, so ours has been flooded. And I know things aren't great everywhere, but hopefully you guys are able to make something out of it. God damn. The gambling lately has been very unforgiving. not great. I mean, if you want to try another heist. No, Royal, you don't need to answer. You have the same answer as I do. Unless you want to share with the group. That's gambling for you, though, Chrissy. Sometimes you got all of it, and sometimes you double your money. Sometimes not so much. But it was a fun ride. Oh, come on. It's coming along. It's not the color I used. It's like I was like, I didn't use that color. I used Underdark Indigo. It was fun while it lasted. I mean, I had a good time. Wow, it's a pretty intense level of details on this boy. But he's worth it. Son of a bitch. Painted the wrong thing there. Oi. I tell you what, this miniature has been a lesson in patience. But if I needed it, I needed it. Is it the brass? Bronze. That's right. It's got a little belt buckle, and he's got a brass ring. Go ahead and fill those out. There we are. Ooh. You know what? We need another ad time. I completely forgot about that. We'll be right back. Oh, don't forget to cap your stuff when you're done with it. That's an important one. Don't let your paints dry out. Oh, goodness. I need to make one minor correction. I did not need that's like almost all that paint. Shit. Oh well, low on skeleton bone now. All right. Where'd my gelatinous blue go? Slowly looking done. Well, I'll accept his magical spell, which we'll handle shortly. Man, the perfectionism really took a toll on me on this one. But I'm liking where we're headed. Little flicks of imperfection on this puppy. And then his hair, and then we go under the washes, and then the effects, I guess you could say, i.e. these magical daubers, the shading, flesh wash, that sort of stuff. There you go. Remember, don't do that unless you have non-toxic paint. Don't consume poison. Arcanist Games does not condone the use of consuming poison. Oh, I mean, I'm not going to not hop into a heist. Okay. I've identified one kind of piece of gray that I don't really enjoy seeing. Once that is obliterated, I think we're done. Well, done with that part, and then, you know, I gotta put in my shaders, my washes. Hell yeah. Making that gold. All right. There are some minis you just don't think you're ever going to get to the end of. That was one of them, and I'm glad we're here. All right, so I'm going to hit the brown wash on all of his pants. Then I'm going to shadow wash the part of his pants that are shoes. And that's going to give them a completely different look. And it's going to look like I painted them different colors, but I didn't because I'm lazy. And I can tell so far this looks like it's working pretty well. Got a little brown wash on his tail, which is not brown, so I'm going to fix that up real fast. inside thigh. It's a little hard to get to, but we're making it work. Alright, I'm gonna hit up his gloves. Because they're brown, you know, gotta give them the brown wash too. Dry brush that stuff. Give it the texture, the look that I'm going for, and then moving on to the next wash. Oop. A little bit got on his tunic. Don't want to put brown wash on his tunic. It's purple. Oh, I'm sorry, indigo. Are you using two different colors? Am I seriously using two different colors like a goddamn madman? I think I am. I think I said I was going to use Underdark Indigo, and I think I then used Beholder Purple. Yep, that's what I did. So, a few minor corrections real fast as I get him, you know, correctly colored. Again. Like I said, sometimes it just feels like you are never going to get to the end of some miniatures. But that's A-okay. Because we will. To make a few corrections again. God, that was so fucking close. Stupid me from 30 minutes ago making a mistake. I mean, it makes sense. I still had time to kill. We're getting there. We're getting there. Minor corrections have come and gone. Dip, dip, dip. Okay. Okay. I've slowly gone insane. But we're getting there. Flesh wash is flesh. As you do. This pink gets a little stringy, as you can see. Go ahead and remove that. Not a lot of exposed flesh on this boy, but he's got this tail. He's got his face off. And the little bits of his hands there. And then it's time for some shadow wash. Flesh wash is weird. You don't really see a lot happen immediately. I mean, there's some that like it immediately darkens. But 9 times out of 10, it is something that you have to kind of like... Once it dries, you'll see its effect. Hot diggity damn, Royal. Get that motherfucking money. Alright. Shadow wash. I'm definitely going to shadow up his horns. Most things that they're just slightly darker than, they still have that reddish hue. They just need to be a little darker, which the shadow wash will take care of for us. And then, of course, like I said, shadow wash the shoes and that whole garment, and it'll look a lot different than all the other leather. And it'll have some variance there. Much needed variance. Nice. Okay. Now, the piece de resistance. But since I think I've earned it, and I gotta do 2 an hour, one more ad, and then this will one final leg of the journey. We'll be right back. Just made it. Just made it to victory. That 51. I always love painting these spell effects. Because it's cool, like the slight transparency you get out of them. So I don't want it completely painted over. You want some elements of it exposed. Don't forget underneath. So I'm going to do one bit that's like dark green. And then another bit light over it. And then a little few dashes of like purple hue. Yeah. I'm gonna let it dry up a bit before I continue. Well, yes, I do want them to mix a little bit. I do want them to have like a little bit of like, you can see multiple colors, like a flame would have. Ooh. Check my... Don't you yell at me right now, young man. That's why. I've already entered into that host raffle. Try and push it a little bit. Give it that little floof, floof, floof. It's just a couple more seconds. Dry on a little bit more. Get that tackiness on there. Paint the other stuff around it. While we do that, though, I'm going to put the colors that I haven't used away and then select just to give myself some freedom of thought here for a moment. What purple should we use? I mean, fuck, I wanted to use the Beholder purple on this. Underdark Indigo, you can go away, you can go away. Purple Worm it is. Partially clean up while I wait for that to dry. Kind of have it flaring a little bit so that the tips of it have more of the light green. So it's on the outside. That looks nice. That looks real nice. Mm-hmm. Wunderbar. Now let's hit it with some purple tones. Little dabs of purple here and there. Oh, way too much. Nice. I like it. Smells purple off, add a little bit more green at the tip. I like it. Oh, fuck. Looking for group. Came in. Fuck, sorry, didn't mean to greet you. I mean, didn't mean not to greet you. Welcome, everybody. How the hell are you? Hope your day's going well. Mine sure as heck is. There you go. That was an interesting little coloring combo, but I dig it. And I bummed myself out that I put these washes down. I'm gonna shadow wash his outfit a little bit. I don't know. Just a light coating, I think. Give him a little bit more character. Make him look a little less clean. And I think he'll be perfect. A little less pastel colored. And I think his... There we go. That's what he was missing. This was quite literally the thing. Yeah. The little floofiness in his shirts and everything. It was just too clean, had a pastel look to it. That is now gone. And it is replaced with the exact image that I was hoping to get. Oh, yeah. 1 hour and I think I was paused for about 6 minutes at the beginning. 1 hour and 52 minutes later, we've got ourselves a nice Ignore my disfigured middle finger. Ugh. Not too bad. It sucks that he wants to focus on me and not this. But you know the rules. I always put it on all my social medias and whatnot. This has been a grueling process. But I am so very happy with how he turned out. Well, I mean, I wish I had more to do for you, but I don't have anything else. I mean, nothing prepped. And I gotta go make dinner. Ain't gonna make itself. So it's been a blast. I love you all. Thank you for coming. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you, CMM, for the bits. Thank you, Royal, for always keeping the chat interesting. Thank you, Kit Kat, for moderating. Thank you, Looking for Group Fusion, for hosting in. Well, the best I can do is host in to Smokey 420. He's playing some Escape from Tarkov. If you enjoyed yourself, drop a follow. I'd really appreciate it. It would mean the world to me. We're getting there. All right, everybody. As soon as this is ready to transfer over. All right. Fuck. I thought you were doing bad, but man, you've accrued some wealth, Royal. All right. Raid over to CMM. CMM.